Brazil's antitrust authority, CADE, has opened a formal investigation into Anglo American's planned $500 million sale of its Brazilian nickel mines to MMG Singapore Resources, a Chinese-backed metals company. The probe signals mounting scrutiny of foreign control over Brazil's strategic mineral assets, especially as demand for nickel, essential in EV batteries and stainless steel, continues to surge. The Anglo MMG deal, announced earlier this year, was meant to provide the London-listed miner with much-needed capital as part of a sweeping restructuring. Anglo has faced pressure to streamline operations after declining profits and a failed $3.8 billion sale of its Australian coal business. For MMG, backed by state-owned China Minmetals, the acquisition would deepen Beijing's influence in the global supply chain for battery metals, where Chinese firms already dominate refining and downstream production. CADE's inquiry will focus on whether the transaction poses risks to competition in Brazil's mining sector, or gives disproportionate market leverage to Chinese-linked firms. The regulator has grown increasingly vigilant as Chinese entities expand in lithium, niobium, and rare earths across Latin America. Nickel, while less abundant in Brazil than iron ore or bauxite, has gained new geopolitical weight with the acceleration of EV adoption. Anglo American's nickel assets include the Barro Alto and Codemin operations in Goiás state, which collectively produced over 40,000 tons of nickel in 2024. For Brazil, the transaction raises questions about foreign concentration in critical supply chains, just as Western governments push for friendshoring strategies to reduce reliance on Chinese inputs. Meanwhile, Anglo faces a tightrope act. Offloading nickel was meant to reassure investors of its ability to simplify and raise cash. But regulatory roadblocks, combined with the collapse of its coal divestment deal earlier this year, suggest the miner may struggle to deliver on its restructuring roadmap. Skillings analysis. Geopolitical friction. The case illustrates how critical mineral deals are no longer just corporate transactions, but battlegrounds of industrial policy and national security. Market concentration risks. Chinese-backed acquisitions in nickel and lithium may consolidate Beijing's grip on the EV supply chain, potentially leaving Western car makers exposed. Anglo's credibility test. Failure to close key divestments could undermine management's restructuring plan and investor confidence. Lucy Cheshire-Smith for Skillings.